Waveman here with a little arcade match, playing the Russians today. As you can see, I have the eye shack, and I am pursuing a Havoc at the moment. Pretty tough plane, difficult to take down with machine guns, unless I get a little closer, but I've got some rockets. Now, this is an arcade match. In arcade, the problem is, of course, a lot of your teammates have no regard for you. And as you can see, even though I'm kind of separated from the action, another teammate's coming up and he is kind of shooting at my tail. So I say, alright, I'm going to try and avoid him, move off to the side, give him some room. If he wants to get the kill, he get the kill. And there he goes, buzzing by, and the second teammate goes buzzing by. So these two obviously are totally focused on the Havoc, and as you can see, to the point, they take each other out. Yeah, it's arcade. Well, at least they did one thing. They got rid of each other, so now I can chase the Havoc and potentially take it out. And even more importantly, I can chase the Havoc and not have to worry about getting shot down or rammed by my own teammates. So let's take a closer look at what happened here. As you can see, the Spitfire's above, the 109 is below. This is after they had passed me, chasing the Havoc, and the two of them kind of move closer together and sandwich, and of course collide, each killing each other. Now I don't know who's more at fault here. I would argue they're both equally at fault, because both of them were clearly entirely tunnel visioned on the Havoc and not paying attention to each other. Again, though, they eliminated each other and allowed me to come in and try and take out the Havoc. Yep, it's arcade. Now the Havoc's hard to take out with machine guns, but a rocket will take out just about anyone. Now I give credit to the Havoc player. I think he was playing this smart. He was running from us. I mean, he had 3 enemy fighters on him, and he managed to survive 2 of them, and he may have survived the 3rd one if it were not for the fact that I had rockets. I was actually down to my last 2, and the second to last one took him out. Now we're back in the action. This is clearly a domination match, and even though my teammates have not been so great at this point, I decided I have to get back into the fray where the action is. Try and take out this Russian bomber. I miss with my last rocket, but the machine guns are still effective, and I try to use them to great effect here. And there's the kill. So, looking for victim number 3, I get on the tail of a P-40. He can't outmaneuver the eye shack, and I managed to get on his 6, getting some fire into him. This looks good. Until one of my teammates takes out my tail. Yeah, it's arcade. So let's take a closer look at this one. You can see the P-40 flying overhead. I'm in the forward low position, and my teammate in the P-36 is above and behind. again, completely tunnel visioned on his quarry and rams right into me. I don't even think he got damaged. He certainly didn't take himself out by hitting me. And as you can see, there's two other friendly fighters behind me, firing away, again, with no regard for me or the P-36 in front of them. Yeah, it's arcade. Interestingly enough, despite the fact that all three of these aircraft had no regard for me or each other, I, as you can see, end up getting the kill. So what do you do when you're facing, teammates such as this in an arcade match? Well, it's very simple. You take in the lag 3-8. You get right back on the horse and get some kills. And the reason you do that is quite simple. Because, yeah, it's arcade.